Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create an announcement and share it with students in your classes. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you are at classroom.google.com and you are on your classroom dashboard. You want to go to one of your classes that you're looking to post the announcement to. I'm going to go to the Media Center. And then right here underneath the Stream tab, that's where we are. That's the default tab where when you load your classroom, it will show the stream. Right down here, it says share something with your class. This is the best place if you want to post a quick announcement with your classes. So you're going to click here. And then right down here, it says all students. If you're interested in having the announcement go out to all of your students in your class, you will leave it like that. If you would like the announcement to only go to a select number of students, you can come up here where it says all students, uncheck this box, no students are checked, and you can individually select the students that you would like to receive the announcement. Otherwise, if you change your mind, click on all students and they all are checked again, and it will bring you back here. Right here is where you can post your announcement. Let's say you were giving a quiz tomorrow and you wanted to remind them to study for the quiz. So you can say reminder. Having issues typing, please study for your quiz that will be tomorrow. And the announcement could be as simple as that. And then right down here, you have the add button. And what you might want to add is any materials that would help the students, like a study guide or review questions. If it was in math, maybe you have some practice questions. And you can add any of those materials that might help them with this particular quiz. And you can add them from either your Google Drive, if you have it saved there. If there's a link to a website that would help them, like Khan Academy or IXL, and you want them to go and practice there for their particular quiz, you could add that link. If you have a file like a PDF or some other Word doc that you've saved and you'd like them to have access to that, or even YouTube videos that you would like your students to look over before they take the quiz, or that could help them if you've created your own YouTube videos, or if you have YouTube videos by somebody else and you would like to post them. You have all of these options. So I'll just quickly go through them. Let's start with the Google Drive. This would load your Google Drive and any documents on your Google Drive. You could simply search up here if you were looking for practice problems, whatever it might be, that you've saved on your Google Drive. So I'm just going to randomly select one of my files. And then the other option would be to go to a link. So let's say you knew you wanted them to go to IXL and do some practice problems on IXL. You could put the link for IXL.com there and add that link as a resource for them. And then another option would be a file. This would be like a file that is saved to your actual computer or Chromebook. So you would click here and you would have access to your desktop or your downloads, anything you've downloaded on your desktop or in your downloads. Just going to randomly pick a file from my computer, and then the file loads here. You could add more if you would like, or you could simply hit upload and give it a moment, and that file would appear down here. Another option, let's go down, would be a YouTube video. And what I like about YouTube is you could simply search. So math, let's just say elementary. And let's just say we were doing something with fractions. And we could do a little search. And any videos related to fractions for kids, math learning videos would come up here. Let's learn fractions. And I can select one. And then I could hit add right there. And now I've added as resources for my students who need to study for their quiz that will be tomorrow, several resources. One from a Google Doc, one from a link online, another one from a file on my computer, and the last one as a YouTube video. You could add one of those, multiple, it's up to you. And then when you're all ready and you have your announcement ready, you can come over here, you can post it immediately, and that means that all students would see it immediately, or you can hit the drop down arrow And you can save it as a draft and say, you know what, I'm not ready to post it. I want to add more materials possibly. And then when you come back in, I'll click it so you can see what it looks like. When you come back into your classroom, it will say draft of, and no students will have seen it yet because it's still in draft mode. Okay, so we're going to make a copy of that because that's somebody else's file that I had there. So I made a copy of that right here, Educator's Guide to Weave Video. That was something I took from someone else. So give it a moment and it should go into draft mode. And right here, saved announcements. And when I click on the down arrow, you'll see it says, reminder, please study for your quiz that will be tomorrow, draft. If you've changed your mind, you could delete it, or I click on it and it will reload it and it will give me the options that I had before and I can edit it in any way. Up here, you'll notice it says 4. Right now, I only have it set for my one class for Media Center, but let's say you had multiple classes that you wanted to make the same announcement for. You could simply click this drop-down arrow and all of your classes would come up and you could select multiple classes that you want to receive the same announcement. So right now, I have 3 of my classes. All students in all of my classes will receive the announcement. If you're going to hand pick students, you would have to do one class at a time. You'll notice that I only have the all students option. I can't click on that drop down arrow. But if you're looking to only send an announcement out to individual students, you would have to do one class at a time, and then you can select individual students as you go along here. But if all students in your classes are going to receive it, you can select multiple classes and send the announcement out at one time and not have to redo it. And then once you are ready, we already saved the draft, we can post the announcement and we would just simply click post. I'm actually going to only select the one class so that the homerooms don't receive it. And I would hit post. And once it's posted, students will see the post in their streams immediately. So let's click post and I'll show you what it looks like on your end. And there's the announcement. This is what students will see. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's how you would be able to post an announcement to one class or individual students or to multiple classes. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know.